TGIT. Thank God it's today. And thank God you're seeing my zebra chair. I'm trying a new format, so please give me your feedback and let me know if you like this format better. If this is something that works better and flows better for you and you're more able to listen to the message, I would like you to just give me your feedback on that. I would greatly appreciate it. So how's my tribe? How's my tribe? I love you guys. I love you guys. I had a crazy busy day yesterday and I have a wonderful day today. Of course, thank God it's today. So I'm just so grateful and happy to be alive, even on the rainy days. Always look for the rainbow and just be grateful to be alive and be here. So, I had a wonderful interview today that I did, a podcast interview, and then I have a meeting this afternoon with my book publisher. So, yay, I'm so excited, so grateful, so excited. And so I have been thinking a lot about what I was thinking about the past 2 days is fake people and counterfeit people. And so first of all, I'm going to tell you, my basis for what I was thinking about, like with counterfeit and fake. A lot of times people come into your life and you really think, oh, this person is amazing, this person is the real deal. And it's not until, you get to know them a little bit better that you find out they weren't so real after all, that they were a counterfeit friend or person in your life, and that they were indeed never real and that they were fake. But how do you know? How can you tell? Time is the thing that tells all. Time tells all and reveals all. Time tells all and reveals all, for sure. And so I was led back in scripture to Exodus. And I was reading where Moses went in to bring, the children out of Egypt, all of the Hebrew children out of Egypt, because they were in bondage and they were slaves. And God told him and his brother Aaron to go into Pharaoh and, I'm going to harden his heart, but I'm going to show you the way that you're going to bring them out. And they were in fear. They were afraid. And they were like, well, how are we going to do this? Who are we going to say that you are? And he said, I am who I am. God said, I am who I am. But then he went and he said, where's your rod? Throw it down. And it became a serpent. And he was like, this is going to be like your thing that's going to show them that you serve the living God. Now, little did they know, here's what I noticed in this. Okay, so they go into Pharaoh and they throw the rod down and it becomes a serpent. And Pharaoh calls in his magicians, the counterfeits. I'm a music person, so I'm like, yeah, let's do the music. So Pharaoh brings in his magicians, his sorcerers is what they're called all through scripture. And he says, do exactly what they're doing. And they did. And the difference is, though, Aaron's rod actually his serpent ate the other serpents. And I'm like, that right there was God showing you, I am the Almighty. I am the one that has control. I'm in power here, not them. They're counterfeits. I'm the real deal. And so then they start doing these signs and they get into the third sign. And of course, the sorcerers and, the magicians could do, they could counterfeit. They could do exactly what, they were doing, what God was showing, the plagues. But then it got to the third one, it got to lice and they couldn't do it. And they said, this is the finger of God. We can't replicate this. So it didn't take very long, is my point, on the colors being shown of who the true people are of God and the fake people are of God. And that's just a sign for me that God says, yeah, they may be able to be fake for a while, but they can't keep it up. They can't keep it up. The true people will be shown and the fake people will be shown pretty early on. You just have to kind of wait it out and see. But in the end, of course, God prevailed because he's God. And finally, after many, many plagues, and of course a very sad one where people had to, die and lose their lives, the true God was shown, the only God, the real God. And the counterfeit was also shown. So here's a story in my own life about counterfeit and fake. Whenever I had my first job, I was a supervisor of a retail outlet. And I kept saying, okay, I know how to do all of this. I know how to, do all of the registers. I know how to, put in a UPC code. I know how to do everything to close out registers, to zero them out. I know how to do all of it. But how do I know counterfeit money and real money? When are you going to teach me about that? And my bigger supervisor said, oh, I'll teach you. I'll teach you. And so I just want to know everything. That is who I am, guys. I'm like, I want to know the best, be the best, do it all. I want to learn, learn, learn. And so I was like, I want to know about counterfeit money. You've got to teach me. I need to know. I'm working with money all the time, and I'm over these, cashiers, and I have to teach them what counterfeit money is. And it just so happened that one day I was working a register. I would come in and let somebody take their lunch break or a 15, and I would work the register for them. And so I was working on someone's break, and this man came through the line with his wife and his children, and he gave me a large bill. And the minute I got it, I felt it, and I was like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. It's off. It doesn't feel right. And so I immediately called Edwin, my big, large supervisor, and I was like, this is fake money. And he said, how do you know? And I said, because I know what the real money feels like. This is fake. And he held it and he looked at it and he said, look, there's no in God we trust on it. Good call. So they ran out and they got the couple, and I don't know what happened with them. That's not my job to worry about or deal with. But here's the key, and this is what God was showing me. You have to know the real deal to know what's fake. So if you know the real God, if you know the real people in your life, and you stick close to that, and you know the real true colors of people and the good people in your life, then when the fake comes along, you're more apt to see it. It's easier to spot it when you know the real people. So surround yourself with those that are tried and true, those that have withstood that test of time. Don't turn your back on those people for new people that could be a counterfeit. Keep those people that have shown their true colors, that are the real deal, close to you and in your life. Like, I have one girlfriend, she's that for me. Like, I know I could call her right this moment and I could be like, I need you, and she would be like, I'm there. And same goes for me. Like, she could say, Tam, I need you right now, and I would be like, I'm on my way. Time and distance don't stop that. We've just been there for each other for many, many things, and we may not speak for a while, we may not get to see each other for a while, but we are like this, like we're like that. Like, she's like my sister, and I love her and I adore her. You know who you are, girl. We talk all the time. But that's my point. When you know the real, you'll know the fake. So always focus on knowing the real deal. And here's what God showed me in that historical moment about going before the king of Egypt, Pharaoh. God told Moses and Aaron, throw down your rod in private. He showed them what they were going to use, the tool they were going to use to show that they were servants of the Most High God. And he said, you're going to go in and I'm going to give you these signs and I'm going to do these things and you will prevail. And the children of Israel will come out. They will come out and become Israel. But what he didn't tell them was, you're going to have a few standoffs with some fake people. And I can't even imagine that. Like, God didn't tell them that. All he did was show them, I am the real deal. And so I'm showing you the power. I'm the real deal. He didn't even have to tell them, hey, you're going to have to, go against some magicians, some sorcerers. He didn't even prepare them for that. Why? Because it didn't matter. The fake people don't matter. You have to know the real people. And like he showed them, I'm the one true God. I am who I am. And if you know me and you know my power, that's all you need to know. You don't need to worry about the fake people. You don't need to worry about those magicians and those sorcerers. You just worry about knowing I am that I am. So I hope that helps you somehow in whatever situation you may be going through. And if you're dealing with fake people, it comes and goes, like you have to wait it out. That's the only thing I can tell you. You're going to have to go go the distance a little bit, and the fake people will fall by the wayside, and the true ones will stand the test of time. So I hope this helps you. It really helped me because I was hurt by someone that I thought was real and they weren't. And so that's why I went to God with this, like, okay, what's the deal? You know, how am I going to know? How am I going to know? And that's exactly what he showed me. You know by working with the real thing who the fake ones are. Focus on the real and know what's real. Look at the qualities in that friend that has always been there for you, that you're always there for, that you can pick up that phone, that you can snap each other, that you can text each other, and you're going to be right back with each other. That's the real deal. So when you have the real things like that, you can compare it and go, whoa, that's not really lining up to what I know to be true and real. So that is where I'm going to go from here on out and compare those things to the real things that I know have always withstood the test of time. And I hope that this helps you and touches you and that you can learn something from it too. I love you guys. I love you so much. Let me know your feedback on this format. Please let me know your thoughts if you like it. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if the lighting's okay. Just give me some help. I mean, we're doing this together. It's a journey. It's our journey of TGIT. You're my tribe. I trust you. I believe in you. I love you because you are the real deal. You have been here with me from day one, and you're going to always be there. And I do know that. And I am so grateful. And that's why I love each and every one of you so very much. So from my heart, bubble hearts to you. I love you guys so very much. TGIT, and have a wonderful day.